Proverbs chapter 5 verse 1. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Listen well to my words of insight. Verse 2. That you may maintain discretion, and your lips may preserve knowledge. Verse 3. For the lips of an adulteress drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. Verse 4. But in the end she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Verse 5. Her feet go down to death, her steps lead straight to the grave. Verse 6. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths are crooked, but she knows it not. Verse 7. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Verse 8. Keep to a path far from her. Do not go near the door of her house. Verse 9. Lest you give your best strength to others, and your years to one who is cruel. Verse 10. Lest strangers feast on your wealth, and your toil enrich another man's house. Verse 11. At the end of your life you will groan when your flesh and body are spent. Verse 12. You will say, how I hated discipline, how my heart spurned correction. Verse 13. I would not obey my teachers or listen to my instructors. Verse 14. I have come to the brink of utter ruin in the midst of the whole assembly. Verse 15. Drink water from your own cistern, running water from your own well. Verse 16. Should your springs overflow in the streets, your streams of water in the public squares. Verse 17. Let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. Verse 18. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. Verse 19. A loving doe, a graceful deer, may her breasts satisfy you always. May you ever be captivated by her love. Verse 20. Why be captivated, my son, by an adulteress? Why embrace the bosom of another man's wife? Verse 21. For a man's ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all his paths. Verse 22. The evil deeds of a wicked man ensnare him. The cords of his sin hold him fast. Verse 23. He will die for lack of discipline, led astray by his own great folly.